We go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Wednesday afternoon. A glorious Wednesday afternoon, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. CP the franchise here on the Bleacher Report Simulcast. And on today's show, after a brilliant 121-91 victory over the Pacers, we're going to talk about how this Knicks team can close it out and finish them, leave them in Indy. Let's talk about it, man. Hit that like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel. Call us up. This is your show, man. 657-383-1509. Or you can hit us up on the KFTV Discord, man. Orange and blue skies all the way around. A big night in Madison Square Garden as Captain Clutch and the Nova Knicks lead their team to victory. Jalen Brunson, 44 on the night, dazzling the Garden crowd, just like we expected, man. Does not let us down. Let's talk about it, man. Big night last night for the Knicks, man. Let's talk about it. Blue and orange, everything. Shout out to our guy Sky Zoo for the playoff anthem. Keeping it rocking. Salute to everybody in the chat on the lunchtime grind. Salute to my franchise channel members. It is up today, man. I could barely sleep last night. Woke up in a great mood. And after last night's win, how could you not be? We are back up. After the Mother's Day massacre. And when it couldn't get any worse. You had people calling in saying it's over. It's going 7. They've reached the end of the line. They can't recover. Tibbs blamed the rotation. Da-da-da-da-da. We heard it all. This team had a team meeting. According to Ian Begley, they met internally, did some soul searching, regrouped. That is what teams do. They're together. Tough grit, close-knit, don't quit. That's the locker room mantra. That's the locker room credo. Tough-knit, close-knit, don't quit, or all grit, whatever it is. I mean, all the words. They stuck to it. Avenging the 32-point loss. And this is by Jalen Brunson, man. And check this stat out by our guy Tommy Beer. Salute to our guy Tommy Beer. Through the Knicks' 11 playoff games thus far, Jalen Brunson is averaging 33.9 points, 7.5 assists. The only players in the league, in league history, to do so is Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Unbelievable. That is elite company. So, I mean, let's put the superstar talk to bed, because he's proven it night in and night out that nothing but injury can stop him. Nothing but injury. You can put your bigger players on him. You can put your wings on him. You could do anything. You want to put the zone, 2 on the ball. They beat you. They find a way to beat you. Nothing can stop him here, man. Had everybody on skates last night. Neesmith, Nebhard. Don't matter who it is. Everybody was catching the wrath. He told you, Siakam, at the end of Game 4, it's going to be a long series. It's going to be a long series. So all that tough talk, we hope you can back it up, because we know that Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson, is going to back it up. Never has 2 bad games in a row. Very rare. Very rare. And so last night we were witness to another brilliant masterclass. 18 of 35. 50% from the field. 2 of 6 from downtown. 7 dimes. 44 points. A plus 31 on the night. Led the team in plus minus. Got dudes playing Twister, 0.5. 1A plus says Plasma Moon. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Salute to everybody watching on not only Bleacher Report, salute to everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube as well. We are broadcasting live and direct. The distribution is getting larger and larger. Salute to Stoddy P in the chat. He's a KFTV regular. Jamrock says they got rest in the blowout loss in Game 4. The minutes were distributed better in Game 5. I mean, they went 7 deep again last night. The big difference is you got 23 minutes out of Burks and Precious, who did the damn thing. Both did very well off the bench. So, yeah, the minutes are going to get evenly distributed because you didn't need to panic and go back to your starters early. Those guys were holding it down. So, great job there. But back to number 11, man. Back to number 11. Remember when Fred Katz came on this show and said the organization thinks he's going to get better? I still can't believe it. Five 40-point games this postseason, the most by any player since LeBron in 2018, who had 8. The Knicks record is 6 by Bernard King. He's 1 less than the King. And if you've been watching the game for as long as many of us have been watching the game, these are the moments when superstars are born. When it doesn't matter who's checking him. It doesn't matter what team. He finds a way. He's unbothered at times. Now we're seeing it 2 years in a row. New York, Knicks Nation, we have a superstar. He's built for it. Salute to my 2 cents in the chat. He is built for this. It's been a long time since we've had that. These guys don't come around that often. These are generational. Wow. Super impressive, man. Just stepping into his mid-range shots. Excellent job by the Knicks setting screens to free him up. Drawing the contact. Getting to the free throw line. Knocked down his free throws last night, too. 6 of 7. Very important. Knocked down his free throws. We need that from JB. We have our guy here, man. Call us up, 657-383-1509, or hit us up on the KFTV Discord. Phones was a little crooked last night, so I want to make sure we have these shows to give you guys a chance to get your thoughts in, because this has been nothing short of a magical season, and those calling it a fluke will be held accountable, if you know what I mean. And we're going to get to that a little bit later. Because a certain somebody was taking shots at us last night through the TNT stage. And that was a direct shot. It was a direct shot at us. We set the show up. We set the interview up. And that was a direct shot. He's trying to build a storyline here. But we're going to get to that in a little bit. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Jamrock says, I need to see that double crossover on Neesmith again. Boy, oh boy. Had boys playing Twister, and shout out to, you see the graphics going around social media. Neesmith on the Twister board. Shout out to the creativity, man. A lot of you guys are very creative, especially when you're watching these games. It makes watching these games that much worthwhile. The post-game content. Somebody put Neesmith on the Twister board. That was pretty funny. I like that. But yeah, I mean, when you saw that, that's how you knew it was go time. And it's the usual with Brunson is like, when you see how he starts, you know it. We straight. We straight. That's all I needed to see last night was Brunson be Brunson. I said, we okay. We are okay. I did the Fox 5 News yesterday, 5 o'clock news. First question, what do the Knicks need to do to get back into this game? Boards and Brunson. That's it. Boards and Brunson. You get back to your A game, this Pacer team can't see us when we're on. 53-29, the Knicks out-rebound the Pacers last night. physical, toughness, and the Pacers tried to get into the toughness game. They couldn't get there. They looked very much like pretenders in that regard. And so the Knicks kind of got them out of their game. But the boards are going to do several things. Number one, offensively, get a second chance opportunities. You need that. You want more opportunities to put the ball in the basket, get extra possessions against a high-octane offense. You need extra possessions. Maybe those second chance, maybe those offensive rebounds get you wide open threes. So that helps on the offensive end. And then on the defensive end, stopping these guys from getting those second chance opportunities. Getting rebounds so that you can slow down and maintain your pace. It's critical. Getting rebounds also allows Josh Hart to be Josh Hart. That's the name of his game. How many rebounds did Josh Hart have last night? 11. Hartenstein, 17. 12 of his 17 on the offensive side. Excellent. Precious chips in with 5. Big Money Burks with 5. Devo with 7. So when Tibbs talks about impact of the game, you look at DiVincenzo's stat line. If you didn't watch the game, you're like, oh man, 8 points, 4 for 14. What happened to him last night? If you watch the game, you tell that guy who didn't watch his game, he was all over the court. Still a plus 16. From the mind games to getting boards, the block that he had on Siakam, he had 3 steals last night. Energy, 0.5 in the chat. DiVincenzo was one of the most impactful players on the court. Salute to everybody in the Bleacher Report app. Sports Truth 33. Salute. NY Underground, 100% on point. Bulls fan all day says Halliburton looks so average next to Brunson. Yeah, they messed up the Team USA invite. Shout out KnicksFan908 on the Bleacher Report app. Salute. Salute to everybody watching on Facebook as well. All my YouTube day ones. Salute. Yeah, the putback dunk crashing on the baseline. Joseph Cologne, franchise channel member. DiVincenzo was all over the court with only 8 points. It's KG. So, just a great job when you understand, like, everybody, it's all hands on deck. Yes, Brunson's 44 is necessary, but everybody has to do their part. And the Halliburton thing, I thought that was a deuce factor. As much as it is Halliburton just, kind of being regular. Games 3 and 4, he stepped up. He played well. Give him credit. But I thought the deuce factor was major in Game 5 and a key for Game 6. Deuce McBride keeping Halliburton from attacking the paint, being a menace, bothering him on his jump shots. I think that's going to be a key in Game 6. You don't want Halliburton getting off to a good start. You have to expect to take their best punch. And I think, limiting Halliburton from gaining early momentum is a key factor for Game 6. The deuce factor. Great job. And on the offensive end, make him work. Deuce was great last night. Aggressive, efficient, 4 assists, 17 points. Great job by him in the starting unit. I thought his defense on Halliburton was very key in this game, and I think it will be in Game 6 because I'd expect the same starting lineup. So part of that start, limit Halliburton's forays. And then the bench, Precious. 4 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. That's what we're going to need from you on the road. Be a versatile defender. We might need you to check Siakam. Might need you to check Miles Turner. Get on the boards. Keep that rebounding edge. And then for Burks, big money. Hey, I went in on my Burks rant yesterday. You guys heard that. But 3 games in a row now. He's coming through. He's coming through with efficiency, getting good offense. Thought his defense was much better last night. And here we go. Your freshest legs off the bench. And he's giving the Knicks a huge lift. A shorthanded Knicks team, he's giving them a huge lift. Right now, and I'm checking this on StatMuse, Alec Burks, 17 points, 4 rebounds in 3 games, in his last 3 games. Shot 66% from the field, game 3. 45, game 4, 54 last night. So great job by Burks, man, just being ready when his number's called, you know? He's shooting 53% from the field, 50 from 3. This is what we need, efficiency. Empty the clip. You ain't coming back next year. Empty the clip. But he's playing smart, which is the most important thing. He's playing smart. And because he was not doing so when we started this thing. So great job there, man. Great job there. Big money Burks, huh? We got him out the trunk, ladies and gentlemen. He is out of the trunk. You can't make it up, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. What do you guys think, man? What do the Knicks need to do to close this one out? CP the Franchise here. Simulcasting on YouTube, on Twitter, on Bleacher Report as well, and on Facebook, man. Salute, salute. Good to have everybody here with us on this afternoon edition of the show. I'm going to get to some more calls in a little bit. And just switch up the view a little bit here, man. So switch the view up. And all right, here we go. All right, let me pull some people into the Discord. Call us up, 657-383-1509, or you can hit us up on the Discord. Christopher Blake, when you hear this, go ahead and unmute your mic. Christopher Blake. Christopher Blake, are you there? Going once. Do we have Christopher Blake? Yep.
Yeah, salute. What's going on, CP?
You here? We ready? Let's go.
Man, listen. If you would have told me we are 1 game away from reaching the Eastern Conference Finals at the beginning of the season, I would have said mission accomplished, right? We didn't have much expectations, but we are exceeding them with one being undersized, understaffed, and we're just handling business. You got to be proud of this team. We're missing Julius, we're missing OG, we're missing Mitch, and we're not missing a beat. You got to be proud of this squad, man. I can't wait to see what we do Friday. Hopefully we reach that Eastern Conference Finals, and we bring it to the Boston Celtics with everything we got. I'm just proud of this squad, man. I just got to come and salute. Respect your show as always. Killing it, CP. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Always appreciate you tapping in. Christopher Blake. Yeah, I mean, it's like, how could you not be proud of where this team is at? You know, all that flute talk is absolutely ridiculous. This team is 1 game away from the Eastern Conference Finals, decimated by injuries. Like, you decimated by injuries here. Against all odds. That was my playoff my playoff theme. You lost OG Anunoby, Julius, Mitch, Bogdanovic. 4 guys who would play a big role in your rotation. And you're finding a way to get it done. Nothing short of remarkable. Back to the McBride topic. Here's Tommy Beer. Per NBA tracking data, in the 81 possessions that McBride has been primary defender on Halliburton this series, Halliburton is shooting 33% from the field, 4-12, 0 for 5 from downtown, and has not dished out a single assist. In contrast, the 142 combined minutes Halliburton has been matched up against DiVincenzo, Hart, or Brunson, he's 52% from the field with 9 dimes. Big adjustment, a necessary adjustment, and it's paying dividends. Great job, man. Very important. Well, Christopher's right. How could you not be proud of this team, man? David Lomonico, salute to David. $5 super chat says, salute Knicks family. I'm just happy to be here, waiting for tomorrow so I can listen to CP Cook. Draymond, salute to the fam. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, and while we're on that topic of, being proud of this team and the all the obstacles that they faced this year, and a team that doesn't really have, much playoff experience of the guys left. Yes, Brunson has been battle tested. We know he's ready. But a relatively young team when it comes to playoff experience. And you're seeing all of these experience builders for them. I think that's major for this team as they push forward. But here he is, this guy, Draymond Green. He's on TNT. Mr. New Media is what he's dubbed himself. New Media. I'm different from the other guys, right? I'm different from them. So if he's so different from them, then why does he say stuff like this? Let's hear this. This is from last night's post-game show. Let's hear this. Here we go.
Why does Knicks fans think I hate the Knicks, though?
Why do they?
Because you did say you didn't like New York. No, that's a lie.
But I thought you said.
I told the truth about the team. And the truth about the team was it's a fluke.
That's why they don't like you. That's why. But I didn't say that their good season that they've had in the last whatever, you said is a fluke.
This year is what you said.
He said this year's team is a fluke.
Okay, so here's what I said.
A fluke.
I said this team, they're winning right now. And it could be, I think it's a setup like the Atlanta Hawks in 2021.
Right.
And if you remember back to maybe 2016-17, the Portland Trailblazers paid all of those guys because they had that one good year, and then they got jammed up. And I think this New York Knicks team could be a setup to get jammed up. And now everybody mad at me like I hate the Knicks.
You know why?
Could be a setup to get jammed up. What? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, man? A setup to get jammed up. I'm going to save my takes for tomorrow. But all I can say to you people in the chat, whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on Bleacher Report, Facebook, Twitter, it's going down. He's left me no choice. I've been feeling so good about this team. After the whole Kellerman fiasco, I felt like I needed to, change my ways a little bit and move on to bigger and better things. But he's left me no choice. He's left me no choice, guys. We just gonna have to do what we gotta do and get back to it. Yeah, we are in the middle of a playoff fight, but we gonna have to take it to him, man. So there you have it. Draymond Green, franchise, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Get your popcorn ready. I got to get back into my Kellerman bag, bro. I got to go back to it. It's been a few years. 3 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you lock in, man. That's all I can tell you. Draymond Green joins KnicksFanTV, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Lock in. P-Dub in the chat says CP Wick. Let's go. Let's go, man. Like, share, subscribe, share this video. We're going to put the link up to the Draymond Show. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell because you're not going to want to miss it. Jay on the Discord. Go ahead and unmute your mic. Jay. JBK to H-Town. Yes, sir. What's good?
Yo, thanks for taking my call. And yo, please tomorrow you guys smack Draymond up tomorrow with a glove like they used to do back in the day when it was a duel. Yo, this team, man, not to be, what everybody else has been saying, but man, this team is special. And I don't see how many other teams, especially if you take away one of the all-stars, could be doing what we doing right now. Yeah. You look around in the league, you take away one of the all-stars, the team is done for. So what we doing and honestly, like beating this team, it'll be just a great moment because the last time before this regime, the team was good was when our hearts were broken by the Indiana Pacers. So to be able to actually beat this team after, the Roy Hibbert block and all of that stuff years ago, it'll just be such a beautiful sight to see. But I can't wait to close it out in Game 6. I know we're going to close it out. Man, this team is special, and I just look forward to the next round. And I look forward to seeing you smack Draymond around the call tomorrow.
Yes,
so
sir.
Appreciate everything you do.
Appreciate it, man. I think they can get it done Friday. I think they can get it done on Friday. They got through it in Philly, and if they bring this same energy and are able to play their A game, get on the boards, and have Brunson going, I think they could leave him in Indy, man. Obviously, it won't be easy, but this Knicks team just keeps showing you time and time again you can't kill them. So let's go. Absolutely, man. Looking forward to it. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody watching on Bleacher Report on Facebook. Sports Truth 33 says he's a clown. He says building a team smart with great contracts, draft picks, but it's a fluke. He's a bozo. I'm not surprised he was in Chuck's chair, right? Mr. New Media, he calls himself. But he's right at home on the TNT stage with the rest of the clowns. Shout out to Ernie. Shout out to Jamal Crawford. I rock with them heavy. But it just seems like when you're sitting in that chair, you just have to say off-the-cuff ridiculous things to try to poke the bear. So we're gonna set that straight, man. We're gonna set that straight. Okay, wait a second here. Here we go. Hang on. We got some breaking news. Shout out to JD here, man. So to JD, let me drop this in the chat so we can. Hang on. Let me drop this in the chat to the social team so we can get this out on social media, on Instagram, on Twitter. According to news reports, the Knicks are preparing to offer Tom Thibodeau a long-term extension this offseason, approaching $10 million annually to remain their head coach. Tibbs is entering into the final year of his contract. And here is Shams on the update. Let's hear from Shams here.
Tom Thibodeau is one of the best coaches in the NBA, and he's going to be entering the final year of his contract next season. You're not going to let a coach like Tom Thibodeau go into a lame duck year, and so that's why I'm told both sides will discuss a new deal in the offseason. The Knicks very much want to lock in Tom Thibodeau long term. If he were to ever become a coaching free agent, there's not a short list of teams that would try to go get Tom Thibodeau. He's at about $7 million per season right now on his current deal. And we see where these coaching contracts are going. And so it wouldn't surprise anyone if his next deal approaches 8 figures. You look at his 4 seasons, 175 and 143 in the regular season, 3 playoff berths, 1 conference semifinals appearance. He's already had another conference semifinals appearance. They're 1 win away from their first conference finals since 2000. Just what Tom Thibodeau has done in his 4 seasons in New York has been impressive. And I think to an extent, both teams here are playing with house money. But for either to make it to the conference finals would be just a massive, I think, moment for the franchise that gets that far.
Yeah. All right, and the good thing the clip cut off before Chandler Parsons had anything to say because no one cares what he has to say. Anything that comes out of his mouth is just straight nonsense. Guy went to the NBA and sat in street clothes for the entirety of his career. I mean, hey, he made it. Credit to him, but anything that he has to say is just invalid from the time he just opens his mouth. So anyway, there you have it. What do you guys think in the chat, man? What do you guys think? No brainer. Not a surprise. I expect this to happen. I expected this all year. I expected it even before, even early in the season. Tibbs, Leon, Brunson, the whole squad, it's a family right there. They are locked in. That is the trio that is going to be running the show here for the foreseeable future. Dolan's good with Leon right now. Leon's good with Tibbs. The team is good with Brunson. They're going to take care of him. That's your 3-headed monster right there. How are we going to build a contender is with those 3 at the helm. Easy decision. The guy has more than earned it. What Shams say the record was? 175 and 140 something. 3 out of 4 years, you make the playoffs. 1 game away from the Eastern Conference Finals. every single player on this team, past and present, for the most part, has had career seasons under Tom Thibodeau. Go back to players of old quickly. Go to Mitch, Brunson All-Star, Julius 3-time All-Star, Isaiah Hartenstein's improvements, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, Deuce McBride. What did I say about Quick? Quick was almost 6th man of the year. Making the playoffs 3 out of 4 years. No brainer. No brainer. So I expect this to happen. And hey, whatever they pay him, they pay him. Dolan's got money. The numbers doesn't matter. It has no effect on the salary cap. Tibbs earned it, man. Whatever the poll says, whatever the players have to say, hey, the players in the locker room are saying completely different. Whether you want to believe it or not, they're showing it by their play on the court. Tough, physical, no quit in this team. Whatever shortcomings are, they are. Every coach has them. But find me a better coach for this team. Right now, find me a better coach. Can't find him. So Tibbs is here. All right, let's get to the phones, man. We'll take a couple more. Rambo from Tampa. Rambo, go ahead.
Yo, salute.
So look,
I've been this whole playoffs, and I've just been sitting back, and I've just been enjoying all the flowers people been giving me. But I said, you know what? Today's a good day. I got to call in. Because after last night, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. The day before, I got people in my ear. Oh, you guys are injured. You guys are tired. You guys are this. You guys are that. And you know what? I had enough of it. I had to yell at them. I had to tell them, yo, why are you making excuses for us when we don't even make excuses for ourselves?
Right.
The team that's out there, we have enough. Now, CP, I'm going to go back. I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to just continue to enjoy this playoffs. I've been absolutely loving all the content you've been dishing out, man. You guys keep it up. Just because I'm not calling in doesn't mean I'm not active, listening to everything.
We know you here, man. We know you here, man. We know you don't miss a show, so we never worry about that, man, because we know you're always rocking with us, man.
Always, man. And I'm not going to lie, man. You guys, we talking about Brunson, A1, superstar. Man, KFTV, man. It had the mayor, had big perks. Man, it's so much beautiful content going on. I love it. Right now, this is like America's team. I see everybody just trying to catch on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
It's crazy right now.
I'm
not going to lie to you. A lot of casual fans, a lot of good new fans. So I've been just trying to keep the airways clean over here so that everybody get the opportunity, man, because KFTV, for the fans, by the fans.
You already know.
Get it, man.
You already know. Rambo from Tampa. Let's go, my guy. Well said. Absolutely well said. Good to hear from you. And speaking of Big Perk, I'm showing the picture. Big Perk was in the Garden last night. You see him next to Tracy Morgan. Bigging up Big Body Brunson. Salute. That's what we like to see, man. Big Perk, the governor, standing on business, man. Shout out to Big Perk, man. Go ahead and watch that Big Perk interview, like Rambo said, on the #1 show for the fans, by the fans. It is up right now. Let's go. So to all of our franchise channel members in the building, Sin097, franchise channel member, says, let's go, Tibbs. Let's go. Let's go. Tibbs on the re-up. Okay. All right, let's go. Couple more. I got like 5 minutes left, so a couple more rapid fire. Joe Sway Q on the Discord. Go ahead and unmute your mic.
How you doing, CP?
Good, man. Hey, I'm great. How you feeling?
Man, feeling great, bro. Feeling great. You know, I called a couple of days ago on Friday on that tough loss back in Indy, and I said that I think we possibly discovered a key for the Knicks, and that was the bench. And like you said, big money, man. Big money did his thing. I'm so proud of this team. Our bench is coming through, and hey, man, we got to finish this game. I don't want to get ahead of
leave him
myself,
in Indy.
But hey, leave.
Oh, you kind of
NBA, but you know,
repeat that one more time. Repeat that quick.
Fairy tale right now.
Yeah,
I think I can feel that. I said like a fairy tale, you know. I think, you know, this is just, you know, I've been a Knicks fan for not, you know, for I never seen the Knicks win, and I'm just so happy to see this, and man, I appreciate what you do, and I love it, man.
This is a good period, especially for the younger fans who didn't see the team contend in the 90s. Yeah, they didn't win, but they were in it. You know, this is the same energy. You listen to the older fans that saw that 90s team, everybody's to a man. I'm getting that energy back. That energy around the city is back. So for the kids who, you know, are more 2000s and up and later, who didn't really see much success or even longevity or even success, this is a good time for them. Dan from New Jersey, rapid fire. Let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Let's go. How you feeling, sir?
CP, you are absolutely right. Before this, the greatest thing I'd ever witnessed was the Easter Day game and Jeremy Lin's saga.
There you go.
I'm 22 years old. The New York Knicks are one win away from the conference finals. That doesn't feel real when I say it. And who would have thought it was all thanks to Alec Burks? Thank you, Alec Burks, for saving our season. Thank you, Jalen Brunson, for being a top 5 MVP candidate this season. Thank you, Isaiah Hartenstein, for looking like the second coming of Andre Drummond over there.
Let's go.
You know, with a nice floater to add on top of that. Thank you to Josh Hart for playing like a complete psycho for the entire playoff run and for finally stepping in and hitting your threes. I told you to get to the gym a couple of months ago, and you did that. Shout out Deuce McBride for being the best second-round pick we've made since Mitchell Robinson. Shout out Mitch for coming back from surgery so early. He's out of commission right now, but you know what? He's going to be back. I'm selfish, man. I'm selfish. I want to keep everybody in this team together.
Let's go.
Pay these dudes whatever they want. That's it. I love y'all, man.
Appreciate it, man. Dan from New Jersey. Abdul from San Diego. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Yo, salute. I'm in the building.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, man. First and strong, man. Look, last night's show was epic. I can't wait to look. My wife is in Texas. My daughter's in Texas. My wife. Kids will be at school tomorrow. I'm going to have my feet up, a glass of wine.
Did we lose him?
Watch.
Still there?
You're going to say.
All right. He dropped. He said he's going to tap into the Draymond show. Appreciate it. Book from Queens. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Point number 1, watching the Burks Hive come alive last night while JD and Alex had to take it was the highlight of my day. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Point number 2.
It was beautiful, man. Yeah.
These interviews that you have been doing are so great. I can't wait for Draymond. CP, just want to continue to congratulate you. You are the Jalen Brunson of Knicks media, which is the best in the world, the best fan content in the world. You're the tip of the spear. Last thing, Tom Thibodeau. I've taken some tomatoes defending Tom. I will just say 2 things about Tom. Number 1, he explains his decisions very honestly in the post-game pressers, which is why I defended him, because I could see a method to the madness. And I think that the narratives around Tom, people are still trying to punish him for Derrick Rose's injury, and they won't let go of old Tom. They're not watching his evolution. He's connected to our superstar in a very deep way. We love our superstar. We love our coach. Very glad to see him long term. Rapid fire. See you in the next one, CP.
Books, catch you on the next one, man. Great comments. Couldn't agree more. Samurai Will, go ahead and close the show. Samurai Will.
Hey, what's up, CP? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Yep.
Okay, cool. So I called it a couple days ago, and I wanted that bigger lineup with Precious, but I'm so glad Tibbs went with McBride in the starting lineup, because that 1-2 pick and roll, just speaking on X and O's was a very key part of the game. But you brought up Draymond Green, and I want to be on tomorrow's show, but I don't know, I know it's gonna be a big one, so I don't know if my call can get through. So I just want to talk about Draymond Green when he calls us a fluke, and he compared us to the Hawks in 2020 and 2021 and the Blazers in 18 and 19. So just really quick rapid fire. When the Hawks made the conference final in 2020 to 2021, their net rating was 10th in the league, which is great. But the 3 years following, they were 14th, 18th, and 21st. As far as the Blazers in 18-19, when they made the conference final, they were 7th in net rating. And the 3 years following, they were 19th, 12th, and 30th. The Knicks, when we made the playoffs from 2020 to 2021, we were 9th. Then we got a drop off the year after, 19th. But then we went 7th in net rating, and this year 5th in net rating. And we're top 10 this year in offense and defense net in offense and defense rating, which only I believe 3 other teams are had that type of rating. And our opponent's points per game were second in the league. And just to add to the fluke thing, we have 11 first-round draft picks in 7 years.
Yeah.
And, arguably 3 of the best value contracts in the NBA. Brunson is the best contract in the NBA, 4 years, $104 million, and is descending. Miles McBride, 3 years, $13 million. Extension starts next year. Dante, we have him for 4 years, $50 million. And a comp for that is Grayson Allen, who's getting 4 years, $70 million. So that fluke take, I think it's wrong, and I'd love to be on the show tomorrow and
Let's go
to Draymond and give him a little more stats. But great job you guys had there, and incredible win last night, and Knicks in 6.
Let's go. Appreciate the call, man. Salute to everybody who tapped in, man. Great show. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Bleacher Report, Facebook, Twitter, we appreciate you guys, man. All we ask is that you share these videos. Tell a friend and tell a friend that the #1 show for the fans by the fans is always smoking on a daily basis. We got content for you for days. Tonight, Game of the Week preview. We will preview Game 6, hosted by Alex Rotaros, our very own, and then back at it on tomorrow. You got the show with Draymond Green, so make sure that you guys don't miss that, because it's going to be an absolute blockbuster. Couple other quick announcements. Watch party, man. You guys know where to find us on Friday. Slate NYC is going to be on tilt. CP the Franchise, Team KFTV. We are going to be in the building. Premium lounge seating, live game audio, plus music by DJ Eric L. Beats. Plus, as you guys saw who was there yesterday, we got the Papa Shot tournament going on. So it's fun to be had by everybody. What time it starts is TBD. We'll know tonight. If the Cavs win tonight, it'll be at 6:30. If the Celtics win tonight, it'll be at 8:30 on Friday. So go to KFTVWatch.com to get your tickets. Also, get your playoff merch, your KFTV merch at shop.KnicksFanTV.com, man. We got a lot for you guys. Make sure you guys are tapping in. We just restocked on our playoff merch. So go to shop.KnicksFanTV.com to get your tees, get your hoodies, get your hats, your stickers, your posters. You know the deal, man. Premium goods. This is the CP3, the KFTV CM Murray collection, man. So you got it in white, you got it in black. You know the deal, man. Remember that this show's available in audio podcast format. No reason to miss it. If you do, shout out to the replay gang. Knicks Nation, have a great day. Orange and blue skies, man. Draymond Green, you're going down tomorrow, man. Stop the nonsense. We out of here. Peace.